This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at NubianTV.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now that you've reached the stage in your life.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. Past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap.
But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good. Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I haven't known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Braylon Lee's Virtual Tour Live, the morning edition here at 6 minutes after 11 a.m. Glad to have all you here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 destinations for you this morning. Melody Shari spoke this morning, and damn it, I've been telling y'all the same mother-ucking thing. I'm gonna get into it. Then there was a dentist that did too much on the job, and no, it wasn't Dr. Heavenly this time, y'all. We'll talk about it. We'll get into it for sure. The airline industry, as y'all know, we've been covering different updates with the industry, from new seating with Delta Airlines to new classes of tickets. You know what I mean? From basic economy to economy plus. Well, there's a tip that if your flight is over a certain amount of hours, there's something that you should know about that you deserve to talk about that. Geoffrey Owens is still struggling after that viral Trader Joe's picture. We'll talk about that. Angie Stone recently went through something very sad. We'll talk about that. Hey, Miss Tyra, good to see you. Glad to have you here, my friend. Good to see you. Ashlee Braxton. Now, I saw this story over the weekend, and y'all, at 16, like, what are you doing? Right? Like, that's a little much to be accused of that. We're going to get into it finally. MississippiValleySt. You know I uplift HBCUs. You know I uplift Black entrepreneurship. You know I uplift Blackness, while also brag Blackness too. We got a lot to talk about. Higher is waiting, low is available, but either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see the virtual tour background. Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music. Yes, you do. One thing to know and two things for sure, that over here on our channel, a lot, I really do mean this, a lot happens early. Roll it.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith. I'm Julie Chen.
I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price.
And it's a little early for this.
Now this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you're starting it out right. But whenever you're in the daylight, and a lot happens early. Can you feel it? And I say,
Good morning, everybody.
Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early.
A lot happens
Early. The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
Julie Chen Moonves, you're absolutely correct, Amundo, my friend. It is a new morning. It's Russ Mitchell, Dave Price, Harry Smith, and Maggie Rodriguez. You're right on this channel. A lot happens early. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully all is well with all of you. Let's get to the game, because we got 7 destinations. Count them, 7 destinations for you this morning. We're going to kick it off with Melody Shari. Now, y'all, this morning she was on, catching everybody up. Now there's $10 oil on her 7th Avenue Beauty.net website. Now, normally it's like $39.99, but right now it's $10. So it's the closest you're gonna get to $5 oil. Yes, indeed. But she talked about I'm making my rounds. Y'all happy these YouTube streets last night. Listen, I was drinking my water, minding my Black-owned business, and being on 3 with the T last night. By the way, if you missed 3 with the T, we had a wonderful, wonderful time. We stayed up for like 5 hours, y'all. 5 hours. It was a good time. But yeah, so Melody talked about, If you are bringing toxicity to my DMs, if you are mentioning people in my chat that I don't talk about, and you know who I talk about, and y'all are surprised by all this destruction, you're getting blocked. And I'm like, good for you, because who has been telling y'all, why are y'all surprised by these bulls causing destruction? Who's been telling y'all that? Who's been saying that analogy? Who has been saying it? I want a name. This is not one of those times where I'm going to say, gee, I wonder who. No, I want a name. Y'all remember Lovecraft Country, the Book of Names? I'm going to need a name from the Book of Names. Who's been saying that to y'all? Why are y'all surprised by these bulls causing destruction? That is on her website, 7avenuebeauty.net. Hang on, I'll pull it up. But yeah, I'm going to need somebody to type in a name or the right name of who's been telling y'all that. Why are y'all surprised, right, about these bulls causing destruction? I'm going to need a name before we move on, because I'm going to need it. Because at this point, it's getting ridiculous. It's getting quite ridiculous. I can't do it. I can't do it. I simply cannot do it. Anyway, I'm trying to see the oil. One moment here. I thought she said their website. So I think that, okay, this is the one that's on sale. Okay. So right here, it's $20 right now. $20 right now. Vegan orange burst body oil. I thought she said 10, but looks like it's 20. So this is off the website here. So I just wanted y'all to see that. But yeah, do y'all have a name in the chat? No, really, y'all ain't gonna give me the name. Y'all. So this is what we doing on the second to last day of the year. I've been telling y'all that. Damn, it's like there are some things that just get on my nerves, because it's just like when that interview came out, I'm like, y'all, did y'all not see me laughing my ass off in Virtual Tour Live? Watching it live with all. Thank you, Tyra. Thank you for following the assignment, understanding and completing it. Because I'm just like, Jesus, really? Like Martell being trifling. Oh my God, Martell was trifling in the interview. Okay, we see trifling behavior before. Oh my God, Coleslaw is being disrespected and she's not standing up for herself. Okay, that's been shown in past behavior. Oh my God, y'all, there's Revenge P out here. Oh my God, that was confirmed by Tisha on Carlos King's show. But before that, the whole sector said, oh my God, Wanda doing too damn much. Are you surprised? Have you not seen past behavior? She went after a content creator's son. What? Y'all are surprised by this shit? Oh my God, the other side's being hypocritical because they wouldn't want that energy on their life and on their people's lives. Shocking. Are you surprised that they're hypocrites? Are you? Really? Are y'all really surprised about all this shit? Like, really? Sometimes when stories, I know y'all want to talk about it because we're family, but I talk about it with y'all because I genuinely love y'all. Otherwise, I could care two damns ucks or ish about it, because I'm just like, okay, you know, different day, same ish. Like, there ain't nothing new. There ain't nothing new. So I am with Melody. If it's causing destruction and you know the people that's causing the destruction, why be surprised by it? Really, why be surprised by it? I'm just asking a question. Why be surprised by it? Y'all know me and Glam disagree on one thing. She believes the show is going to be renewed, and I believe it's not going to be renewed. It was to the point where Glam said, I don't want to have to apologize to Braylon. Y'all can believe what y'all want to believe, I've told y'all my 5 statements many times before. I am just waiting for y'all to submit your applications for the Rose Parade of You Was Right, Braylon. Applications are still being accepted. And I want the floats huge. Okay, as huge as the energy was, I'm going to need those floats to match the image. Yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see. And by the way, Carlos, you should really wait for a press release to come out of your show being renewed before saying it. Because it's not on OWN's Instagram. It's not on the OWN Keeping It Real Instagram. It's not even on OWN's press release website through Warner Bros. Discovery. So, not to mention, too, there's not even a Variety or Deadline article confirming that the show's been renewed. The only Deadline article that's talked about Love and Marriage, the franchise, said there's more Love and Marriage happening in 2024. It did not say a renewal. But yet Carlos King is in the industry, though. Oh, Lord. Will y'all elevate, promote, and invest in this? Beyond stunning to me. Oh, wait. I forgot. Mediocrity, chaos, and tattered behavior is accepted in Hollywood. I forgot. And I guess Carlos King fits the bill. Anyway, let's roll on. I just wanted to just talk about what Melody said of why y'all being surprised. Because I say that shit all the time. All the time. So hopefully, because Melody said, y'all got it now. Okay. Moving on. Because we got 7 destinations. From blackenterprise.com. Okay, from blackenterprise.com. Dentist sentenced to 3. DEA Special Agent in charge Sheila Lyons echoed these concerns, emphasizing the need to hold medical professionals accountable when they violate their oath to not harm. Dr. Philip M. Jensen, a once prominent dentist in Rochester, Illinois, was sentenced on December 18th to 15 years of federal prison for a series of crimes that included stealing fentanyl meant for his patients, performing surgery without adequate pain management, and falsifying medical records. In addition to his prison term, Jensen, 64, was fined $200,000. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Jensen's offenses, which spanned nearly 3 years, came to light after patients began showing visible signs of pain during surgery. His actions seriously harmed patients and violated the trust of those who relied on him for care. This case underscores our unwavering commitment to protect the public from those who exploit their position of trust in healthcare, U.S. Attorney Gregory J. Harris said. A parent of deception and harm, Jensen pleaded guilty in August of 2024 to multiple charges, including drug conversion, acquiring controlled substances by fraud, tampering with consumer products, resulting in serious bodily injury, and falsifying healthcare records. The charges stem from a scheme that Todd set up to come to us with the bullshit. Shout out to Mama Joyce. In which Jensen siphoned fentanyl from his practice for his personal use, while leaving his patients vulnerable to excruciating pain. Court documents revealed that starting in December 2019, Jensen routinely removed half of the fentanyl from single-use vitals, replaced it with saline, and resealed the vials to avoid detection. The insured billers for full-strength doses pocketed more than 40 grams of the opiate over time. You know, that reminds me of a person that their mama named him Gray, and allegedly the daughter snuck into the medical records and did too damn much, and that's why her ass had to get off of YouTube for falsifying healthcare records. Oh, did I say too much? Let's roll on. Anyway, where was I here? Oh, yes, the effects on his patients were devastating. Staff reported patients moaning, withering, and even waking during surgery. One mother tearfully recounted how her child described feeling everything during procedure. In one particularly harrowing account, a patient regained consciousness mid-surgery. Jensen responded by striking her with a surgical instrument and completing the operation. What the hell? First of all, listen, I'm already black, but the fact that you got the black audacity, the black poxy, and the black imagination to hurt somebody with an instrument and they're already in that vulnerable position, oh no, your ass was going to have to get whooped by something. Okay? I don't care if it was a canister of hydrogen, you know, the laughing gas, and knocked your ass upside the head. You was going to get something that day. You were going to need a bill that day, not just me. It's just, no. And not to mention removing multiple teeth and reshaping her jaw while she was fully awake. A shocking betrayal of trust. At the sentencing hearing, U.S. District Judge Colleen R. Wallace rejected Jensen's defense that he was less culpable than a typical drug dealer. While a dealer provides drugs to willing participants, you dilute necessary medications without your patient's knowledge and consent. Judge Wallace said you were entrusted with your patient's well-being instead caused them unimaginable pain. If you can't trust your doctor, who can you trust? That part right there. The court also heard from more than 99 victims who described the physical and emotional scars left by Jensen's actions. 99? You got 99 problems, but let me tell you something. Every single one is a problem, okay? It's great lyric from Jay-Z. I don't feel bad for your son. Anyway. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. Lengthy legal battle. Federal grand jury indicted Jensen in February 2022 on 20 felony counts. He was initially released on bond, but his bail was revoked in July 2024 after he stalked and harassed a potential witness. Did you go to a Diddy party? Good Lord Jesus. I mean, you taking drugs from your patients and using them for yourselves. I mean, Diddy did the same damn thing. Like, did he stalk the witness? You stalked the witness. Like, did you have a freak off party too? Everybody was dental assistants. And everybody had to have an oral exam, if you know what I mean. See the dots being connected here, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, the government presented evidence. Y'all know it's the second to last day of the year. I still got to act a fool, y'all. Come on now. The government presented evidence of Jensen's history of addiction and efforts to conceal his crimes, including falsifying surgical records to show full doses of fentanyl had been administered. Judge Wallace emphasized that Jensen's crimes were egregious, knowing the financial and emotional toll on his victims. In addition to his prison sentence and fine, Jensen was ordered to repay the government for the cost of expert witnesses used in his trial. Yes, he also permanently lost his medical license, as he fucking deserved. Yes. Community impact and official statements. The case has left a deep mark on the Rochester community, has drawn attention to the risk posed by medical professionals who abuse their authority. Healthcare professionals who tamper with patient medications not only endanger their lives, but erode the public's trust in the entire system. Said Ronnie Mall, special agent in charge of the FDA's Office of Criminal Investigations, Chicago Field Office. DEA special agent in charge Sheila Lyons echoed these sentiments, emphasizing the need to hold medical professionals accountable when they violate their oath to not harm. Multi-agency investigation. Several federal and local agencies investigate this case, including the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration's Diversion Unit, the FDA, and the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office, and the Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulation. This case is a testament to collaborative efforts of law enforcement to protect patients and ensure justice, said U.S. Attorney Harris. Assistant U.S. Attorneys Douglas F. McMyer and Sierra Senior Moore prosecuted the case. Sober reminder: Jensen's crimes are a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance in the healthcare system. For those who trusted him, the betrayal is incalculable. However, the sentencing offers a measure of accountability and assurance that he will no longer pose a threat. Listen, some of y'all need to be, in the words of Phaedra, OGBYN, dentist, tennis expert. Some of y'all need to stay tennis experts like Toya. and slurping wine down your throat because you ain't got no other skill set that's usable. Really? This is disgusting. Like, now guess what? You know what that's going to do? You got to check in to Dr. Heavenly now. Now you got to check in the other dentists because you don't know who's being truthful, who's not being truthful. And no, I'm not saying Dr. Heavenly would do any of this. Okay? Not saying that. Allegedly, people did call up to, try to get a license for smoking. I don't know for what. Okay? Now, it wasn't no millimeters. I believe that Dr. Heavenly is a whole enemy by herself, and she don't need nobody to make her an enemy because she does things to cause herself to be an enemy. Okay? But this is ridiculous. Imagine you taking your child to a dentist because you heard so many good reviews, but yet all this shit's happening in the underbelly of it all. Like, are you kidding me? And then imagine yourself. And listen, y'all know Luigi Macron, who palled the United Healthcare CEO. A lot of people said that people are getting mistreated, abused, and disrespected by the system. This is a part of that. Now, it still doesn't negate the fact that Luigi is a fucking criminal and deserve what the fuck he's getting for people celebrating that. Because guess what? If Luigi could do that to a CEO, he could do that to anybody. And that's not right. That's not cool. And it's highly disrespectful. Because regardless if you want to admit it or not, losing somebody that you care about is never cool. This is disgusting. I can't. Moving on. Just can't do it. Just can't do it. All right, y'all. So with that being said, blackenterprise.com. That was just crazy. That was just like I legitimately cannot do it. Okay, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna make sure we're still liable. Okay. So from blackenterprise.com, federal rules require airlines to issue refunds for controllable flight cancellations or delays. Newly enacted federal rules require airlines to issue refunds for controllable flight delays or cancellations. If you are flying, this is something that you need to know. Airline travelers have new protections this holiday season thanks to a recently enacted federal rule requiring airlines to issue delayed flights and luggage refunds. Thursday was expected to be the busiest travel day of the week with 146,000 passengers. An airline spokesperson told Cairo KIRO7 in light of recent U.S. Department of Transportation updates, passengers can now receive refunds when airlines cancel or make significant changes to their flights, experience major delays or jetbacks, or do not deliver additional services that passengers had purchased. The new rule mandates that airlines automatically issue cash refunds for flights that are delayed or canceled due to controllable factors. These factors include maintenance, crew problems, cabin cleaning, baggage loading, and fuel issues. However, delays and cancellations caused by weather or air traffic control flow problems do not qualify for automatic refunds. So that means if the crew is late, if they are trying to turn around the plane and they're not being on time and they're delaying it, or baggage loading that's taking a little bit longer, and fueling issues and something that's wrong with the fuselage and just the maintenance overall. If those factors can be controlled or controllable, as this article will say, our destination will say, then you can automatically get a cash refund. Okay? In case you did not know. Refund policies varied among airlines before the change went into effect in October. However, the new rule eliminates this inconsistency by defining a significant delay as at least 3 hours for domestic and 6 hours for international flights. Airlines can still offer another flight or travel credit. However, consumers can decline these offers. The new rule also mandates that refunds for checked bag fees if the bag is not delivered within 12 hours for domestic flights or within 15 to 30 hours for international travel. I like that a lot. Not being able to get refunds when your bag is lost is a big issue. And that's a good policy, said Jesse Lane, a passenger. Although changes have been communicated throughout the year leading up to when they went into effect, Many travelers are still unaware of the new protections. I think that's nice, but I didn't know that was an option. I didn't know that was available, said Nancy Ostrup. The Transportation Department requires airlines to issue automatic cash refunds within a few days for canceled flights due to controllable factors and for significant delays. The new rules define a significant delay as lasting at least 3 hours for domestic flights, 6 hours for international flights. Additionally, the new rules cover fees for services like seat selection or internet access if the airline fails to provide those services. So let's just say that you got to choose your seat in main cabin select, and you're not able to do that. That also is covered. Or if the airline fails to provide Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi is out, then you also can get that as a fee refunded back to you. Hey, Mary White, good morning to you, my friend. Good to see you here. Glad to have you here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. More Virtual Joe Live coming at you right from this space right here and right now. From rollingout.com, everybody. From rollingout.com. As it pulls up here, I hope all is well with you all on this good Monday morning. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Is it sharing? Sorry, I was just seeing if I got any notifications. Hey, yo. Oh, she want to play. She want to play with Bray. You're Simba, and you are my knowledge. Yes. I love my life. I really do. Anyway, back to our next destination, everybody. For rollingout.com, Cosby Show actor Geoffrey Owens says he is still struggling with a video. Owens bluntly conveys his lack of wealth. Geoffrey Owens, who was famously outed while working at Trader Joe's following his stint with the Cosby Show, indicated he is still struggling every day to make ends meet. Owens, who's a very private person, was thrusted into the worldwide spotlight in 2018 when a woman took a photo of Owens while he worked the cash register at the grocery store. Okay, rollingout.com. I love you, but can we this is the second to last day of the year. While he worked at the cash register and at grocery store, STORE. Can we put? I love y'all. I really do. I utilize y'all website all the time. But please, okay. She subconsciously posted his photo on the internet, allegedly to mock him as a former big-time star who crashed back to earth financially. And the gag is that person who posted his photo to the internet gave him a whole new wave because Tyler Perry and other people gave him gigs, and hopefully that made that person look like the piece of shit that they are. It's always people wanting to talk about other people, but their life is shit behind the scenes. It never fails. Different day, same person. You know what I mean? On the eve of his new movie, Mr. Santa Christmas Extravaganza, Owen stopped by Atlanta radio station V103, by the way. Y'all could have put V103 in here. This is why I don't get right. Give people credit where it's due. An Atlanta radio station. You know how many Atlanta radio stations there are? I mean, there's KISS 106.10, I think 103.7 FM. And then you got Magic 98, and then you got Streets 102.1. Like, you just say the radio station, Jesus Christ. To discuss his role as Santa, he recalls his time on the iconic TV show, and also being exposed for working a so-called regular job when most fans believe he was swimming in riches. Trader Joe's was a wonderful job, he said in a recent interview with V103's Atlanta's Big Ticket Morning Show. Okay, so y'all want to say it after the fact. Y'all could have just said it right here, but okay, I'll give y'all credit anyway. I still love Rolling Out. Don't get it twisted. That just, in the words of Candy Bird, it just irks me. He said in a recent interview with the 103 Atlanta Big Tigger Morning Show, I've gone back there since it all happened, and basically I asked for hours to work there again. So here it is here from E! News.
I still struggle to make a living.
Oh.
I struggle every day to make my ends meet.
Former Cosby Show star Geoffrey Owens is still struggling to make ends meet. The actor sits down for a recent interview with V103 Atlanta's Big Tigger Morning Show, where he reacts to being job shamed after a viral post in 2018 that showed him working behind the register at grocery store chain Trader Joe's. In the new chat, the 63-year-old, who became well known for his character of Elvin on The Cosby Show in the 80s and 90s, defends his side hustle and shares what it was like to be job shamed by the internet.
Someone came in and took pictures of me, and I was like, well, now that this is breaking, I'm not going to feel comfortable working in this store, wondering if this customer, wondering who's around with a camera, it's going to be just too.
Okay, got you.
I'm a very private person, I don't want to be doing my job thinking that every other person might be having a camera taking pictures.
Got you.
So I quit. It wasn't like I quit knowing that I was going to be making a lot of money soon or anything. I just felt like I wasn't going to be able to handle that kind of scrutiny, that kind of attack on my privacy, basically.
But see, look at God.
Look at but Trader Joe's was a wonderful job. I got to give a shout out to those guys. It's a wonderful place to work.
Okay.
And in fact, to be honest, I've gone back there since.
Oh, you have?
Happened. Yeah. Really? And basically, I asked for hours to work there again. Because let me make this clear to everyone listening. Even today, right now as we speak, I still struggle to make a living.
Oh.
I struggle every day to make my ends meet. And people can't get their heads around that.
In fact, the star, whose most recent credits include Papa's House and Mr. Santa A Christmas Extravaganza, says he's still dealing with financial hardship, adding that it's a reality for most working actors today. But he also adds he's extremely grateful.
People have the impression that, well, you're making a lot of money. What's the problem? Why would you have financial troubles? They don't understand the specifics of how my industry works. They don't understand the salaries, the pay scales.
A lot of people would imagine that you had those wonderful residual checks on the Cosby Show.
Right, which were never particularly wonderful for me.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Remember, because I was not.
You were here and there.
I was here and there, right? I did maybe 20% of the show.
Okay.
That's what drove me to work at Trader Joe's to begin with. But I, honestly, I'm not much better off now than I was then.
Really?
Right. I'm grateful for the work I have.
Right.
I work more than a lot of people.
Right.
So I got to keep perspective. But the fact is, I struggle every day to make my end. I have certain expenses. No one has to know what they are, but everyone has expenses.
Right, exactly.
Everyone has needs and stuff like that.
So there you go, y'all. While Owens didn't specify if he was still an employee at the grocery store, he told Tigger why he abruptly quit the job. I'm a very private person. Owens explained it wasn't like I was planning knowing that I was going to be making a lot of money soon or anything, but I just felt like I wasn't going to be able to handle that kind of attack on my privacy. Owens, 63, told the radio show host that he was never ashamed of working at Trader Joe's. He said it was necessary since his residual checks. The Cosby Show was never particularly wonderful. I remember it was P.M.I. Sanders, if I'm not mistaken. She showed like a check for 1 cent. No, you know what? I think it was the guy from Abbott Elementary, some celebrity. They showed like a residual check for like 1 penny. Yeah, it was bad, y'all. It was really, really bad. His residual checks from the Cosby Show was never particularly wonderful. As Owens explained, I did maybe 20% of the show. People have a false impression of what the average middle-class actor makes their ability to make a living in the industry. That's what drove me to work at Trader Joe's to begin with. Owens added, but honestly, I'm not much better off now. Folks believe that after the embarrassing episode playing Teen Top Hair, he hired him for recurring role. on the TV series The Half and the Half, not since financial hardships have come to an end. Owens indicated that those perceptions were wrong. Even today, right now, as we speak, I still struggle to make a living, he admitted. I struggle every day to make my ends meet. People can get their heads around that because they see me in movies. Nevertheless, Owens is not complaining about having to work side jobs as he continues to add, I'm grateful for the work I have. He added, I work more than a lot of people do, so I gotta keep perspective. I think my thing is this, right? At the beginning, middle, end of the day, like Taraji P. Henson said on The Real, like, you know, you have your agency, they take a cut. Then you have your agent, they take a cut. Then you have your manager, they take a cut. Then you got to pay your glam squad, they get a cut. Everybody gets a cut, and then it gets down to you. And there's your check, right? So I totally get what he's saying. And, you know, with pay scale and SAG-AFTRA, if you're union or not, all that does factor in. So he's not complaining to me. Of course, you know, people who don't have enough for their own life will see that, will feel like rather he's complaining. But in the industry, it really is a, you know, as our theme song, you know, says, it's a part of the game. You know what I mean? So I do hope that he gets better at it. I'm sure the Miss Pat show will gladly take him on. I'm sure, you know, BET, they desperately need content. I'm sure that BET deal will work out just fine. And, you know, I feel like this. If we want black media, then black media needs to invest in black people. I'm just keeping it above. You know what I mean? Like I said, with Oprah Winfrey, when she did Your Own Show, the Oprah Search for the Next TV Star, that show should come back on. And I know for some people, they're going to be like, well, Braylon, you know, everybody says it's this, that, and the third. If you at OWN put out opportunity saying, hey, we are going to accept 20 content creators, 10 men, 10 women. We're going to put you through different TV, radio, podcasting, whatever type of challenges we want to throw at you. And then at the end of the season, 5 men and 5 women are going to be the OWN content creator squad, and they receive a 2-year deal with the Oprah Winfrey Network and Warner Bros. Discovery at large to create content, and $250,000 and a brand new Cadillac CT5 sedan. If you do a nice package like that, I promise you, every content creator will be sitting in their applications, even the ones that drag on. Why? Because it's an opportunity. I'm just keeping it a buck. If every network did a content creator squad competition, they could have 10 content creators in their orbit creating content. And that helps the network have new shows, that creates more ad revenue, that creates more jobs, that creates stability for the network. Like, oh my Lord Jesus. I mean, Food Network did with the next Food Network star. HGTV did with the HGTV Design Star show. Like, y'all know Guy Fieri, you know, diners, drives in the nines and the grocery store games. He was on the next Food Network star. Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri, you know what he's doing now? He's got to deal with Carnival Cruise Lines. He's got Chicken Guy at Disney World. Like, y'all say there's a shortage of talent, but yet y'all are not trying to create for there not to be a shortage of talent. Like I said, the only 2 that I've seen was the NBC Universal, well, actually 3. The NBC Universal Launch Scripted Accelerator, which I told y'all about, where 5 people could receive a $20,000 development deal from NBC Universal. Then the 4. Then the Formagination contest from Real Screen, where somebody could win a $25,000 development deal, $5,000 to develop the idea further, then $20,000 from the production company. The Real Screen Summit Showdown, where somebody could win a $20,000 development deal. And then finally, this opportunity here, which I told everybody about, did a live on it, did an upload on it. I'm going to show it to you. Roll it.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. little louder. Now get low, get low. You drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low. You drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low. You drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low. You drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
That opportunity right there. Tubi gave an opportunity where any content creator could have submitted a movie or a TV show to be this. Yeah, that was an opportunity. So, like I said, I'm gonna need Disney to get on it with a content creator incubator, okay, or a content creator program where, there's some content creators that can work for Disney. And honestly, we talked about this during the Creator Economy Destination on the last virtual tour that we were on together, of how there was a person in one of our articles that said influencers will be the biggest freelance position of 2025. So let's keep it to the buck. All right, y'all. With that being said, we have more virtual tour live. We're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back, we got Angie Stone, we got Ashlee Braxton, and MississippiValleySt. Whoa, buddy. When we get to MississippiValleySt, I got a lot to say. You got a lot to hear. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. We're live. Roll it.
Welcome to Universal's Volcano Bay. A new wave of theme park. A new kind of paradise. Here, time doesn't fly. It simply floats by. And when it's your time to ride, you go right to the slide. Yep, paradise works in amazing ways. You're welcome. Volcano Bay. One of 3 amazing theme parks at Universal Orlando Resort.
New Orleans don't make a lick of sense to most people. A big city built below sea level that throws logic out the window and beads to strangers. And our chicken is no different. A fast food restaurant selling fried chicken that takes 12 hours to marinate? That makes no sense. But it does make delicious. The best recipe for big flavor ain't about logic. Because you know magic when you see it or when you taste it. We don't make sense. We make chicken.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Hey, good morning, America.
Every day of your life.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara,
Ginger.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from.
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I'm loving it.
We are right back. Welcome back into Braylon Lee's virtual tour live. We are live on tour. Glad to have all of you here in the building. Good day, Alpha Melody, Shari, and just agreeing in the fact of y'all quit being surprised by demons being demons. Please and thank you. It's getting exhausting. Then we talked about dentists who did too much and took fentanyl that was supposed to be for his patients and got for himself, and he's been sentenced to 26 years in jail. Then we talked about the airline industry and how there is a flight over 3 hours for domestic and 6 hours for international flights, along with controllable circumstances, you can get an automatic cash refund, and your fees can be refunded to you for baggage and seat selection and for Wi-Fi. And then we just talked about Geoffrey Owens from the Cosby Show, who says that he is still to this day, not making as much money as people think. So there is that. So 4 destinations down, 3 more to go. Here we go, y'all. So this is a heartbreaking story from one of our legends, Angie Stone. Oh Lord, just we've lost too many people. Like I said, by the way, Jimmy Carter passed away at 100 years old, by the way, yesterday. So rest in peace, Jimmy Carter, and much love, prayers, and support to him and his family. He lived 100 years, and he gave everything he had. So much love to him. Here we go, y'all.
Rushed to the hospital because I wasn't breathing so well. Came to find out I had what was a bacterial blood infection that I had gotten when they stuck me with the needle. It had went into my bloodstream and caused a staph infection of the blood. Now, I didn't have a clue that there was a blood infection until they rushed me into ICU. I went into ICU and I went to use the restroom and I passed out in the restroom. My oxygen went all the way down and rendered me basically unconscious. When I was rushed to the hospital, but meanwhile back at the ranch, was as I was coming through all of this, I soon found out that one of the biggest companies that I was with, Universal Music, it's the second part of the ugly truth. We began to research things to check on my royalties and my statements and things that of that nature, only to find out a lot of my publishing, a lot of my royalties, my mechanicals, they have all pretty much been stolen. As I begin to find out things that I never had to look into, because when you hire a team of people that to some degree, but meanwhile back at the ranch was as I was coming.
Woo, my Lord Jesus. So y'all heard it from Angie Stone herself. It cut off, I'm assuming,
because
as you hire a team of people, you rely on them and trust them and to make sure that everything is in order. First of all, thank God. Let me give y'all the intel here. Thankfully, after 2 weeks, the infection cleared up. However, as she was getting better, Angie says that she learned her record label had been stealing money from her. And that blood infection had left her hospitalized and unable to perform. First of all, if you're stealing from your artist, you're shit to me. Those artists put time, energy, and commitment into going into that studio and trying to give the best that they have from the place that they can give it, right? I remember, the Toni Braxton Unbreak My Heart, right? And it was a horrible contract with LaFace Records, and Toni Braxton had to declare bankruptcy, right? And also, too, when it comes to controlling, the voice of the culture, we all remember Strange Fruit and Billie Holiday and how white people did not want her to sing that song. And Money Long talked about how her record label wanted her to write songs for non-soulful artists, and she was like, no, I'm not doing it. So it seems to me that supporting labels like to culturally approach. Now, this is just my opinion. This ain't nobody's opinion in the chat. So I don't want to hear nothing, okay? This is not my people. This is me. Now, I'm saying this from a media point of view. Y'all know I'm the media nerd of social media. And this is what I do. It seems to me that music labels and media in general like to culturally appropriate blackness, but not culturally appreciate blackness. Because I've been saying this about BET for a good while. They are more about the monetization of what black looks like for ad dollars rather than making a connection to the people, the places, and the initiatives of the culture. Been saying that for a while now. That's no disrespect to BET. It is a necessary platform. There is no update on who bought BET as of yet. And like I said, BET, it could be an independent network. As you guys know, Warner Bros. Discovery spun, separated the linear networks from the studios and the streamers. If you missed that show, go to my live tab. I put all the topics in the thumbnail, so you'll be able to see Warner Bros. Discovery. And then also, too, I made a video on that. Just like NBC Universal, they spun off the networks for them to potentially be sold, but they're keeping Bravo. And at this point, I really do believe the tides are turning in black media. It's turning in media where, okay, we gotta either be full blackness and appreciate, or we are going to appropriate and monetize. That's where it is. The war of art and commerce has always been a war, but now modernization versus imagination is the crux of that. So let's get some comments here from the people. There needs to be more transparency in these music deals. I realize Lauren should review everything as well, but I believe it could be drawn up and ran with hooked on phonics, alphabets, and explained in plain English language, so it's clear for all involved. And if either party violates, then to jail, period. I want to hear the rest of the Stone Publishing royalties. Your music group, what up with that? It's still sad to hear. I love Angie Stone down, one of the realest in the world. God's gonna get whoever did her wrong, starring with whoever the one made D'Angelo distances himself back in the day from the one that literally started his life. Yeah, that is true. There was a lot of people saying that she needed to distance herself from D'Angelo because they dated it. They were in a happy relationship. I hope you did your big one in her favor. Whoever stole, I hope they have uncontrollable diarrhea and the inability to stop it indefinitely. Period. And Angie doesn't bother nobody. We never seen her name wrapped up in drama or foolishness. Her music still goes so hard. Angela Laverne Brown Williams Stone needs a documentary. She literally had 3-4 careers in the industry. The Sequence, Vertical Hold, Devox, not to mention her work with D'Angelo and Lenny Kravitz. This is all before her solo albums dropped. Wow, praying hands emojis, healing mercies upon her life. That's Angie Stone. Preparing hands emojis, bless you. May unexpected finances find you from all corners of the world and center and overtake you. She's 63, guys. Be kind. We are being kind for sure. Damn, I can't eat. I can't sleep after hearing this. Get well soon. Praying hand emojis. Now, listen, Tyler. I think it would be cool if Angie Stone could be a musical director at Tyler Perry Studios. You pay her a salary and let her do what she wants to do. I think that would be cool. And, before anybody says, well, Tyler can't do that. Do y'all not know how big music publishing rights are? Do y'all not know all the copyright-ish that we got to go through if we want to play music? That we got to take it out the stream, otherwise we don't get monetized? And creative music is barely anything. Just keeping it a buck with YouTube. So, if Tyler Perry has already done scripted, plays and sitcoms and dramas and movies, and he's getting into the unscripted world with the Asylum Entertainment Group in a joint media venture for unscripted content, and he has to deal with Reform Media Group. Could Tyler Perry, music label be a thing? And I think you can sign on Angie Stone to let her be a musical director to create original music for all of your music, for all your plays. And I know you don't do plays anymore, but you should still be doing plays. Even if you're not in them, you should still be writing them, because that's where it all started, right? But Angie Stone and other artists who are out here struggling, hustling, trying to break through rather. Imagine if you gave them a contract and be like, okay, we're going to publish your music through Tyler Perry Music, and it will be in anything and everything that we feel can be helpful to any project of Tyler Perry Studios, but also too, we sell our stuff to Netflix and Hulu and Max and everything else. This could be an easy solution, very easy solution. I mean, good damn BET, like you got VH1, which used to be music. You got BET, you got BET Plus, you got BET Studios. Y'all can't do BET Music and make a music label? Like, this is the thing. And I know that for some of y'all, you'll be like, well, damn, Bray, you're asking a lot. No, I'm not. If you got the resources to still have this around, you can have the resources to diversify your income. Good damn. Well, Tyler Perry just do a partnership with Motown Music, and there you go. Like, the words of Candy Burst, it just irks me, because it can be all so simple. All right, y'all, next destination coming your way right from the space right here and right now. Ashlee Braxton. I wanted to bring this up right here. Ashlee Braxton, a storyteller, speaker, advocate for resilience and transformation. My journey is more than a tale of survival. It's a testament to the power of reclaiming one's worth, facing trauma, rediscovering joy. Growing up, life dealt me more challenges than I could count. When I was just 6, my mother made the choice to step out of my life, leaving my sister and me with unanswered questions and a silence that echoed for years. Our story didn't stop there. What followed were years marked by physical, mental, emotional abuse, from the chaos of a broken home to the complexities of being misunderstood because of my last name, Braxton. Yes, I'm from a family that has touched the world of music, but fame didn't shield me from pain. To me, the idea that someone with a famous family could suffer abuse didn't fit the narrative, but it was my reality. Behind closed doors, I endured, I learned, and I fought to understand the shadows that haunted me. What I've come to realize is that abuse, as shattering as it is, also holds layers that reveal both vulnerability and strength. Each time I opened the door to my past, I faced the darkness, I unpacked the pain, I found pieces of myself that I had seen before. It was through this raw journey of healing that I discovered a deeper purpose to use my voice, not just for my own healing, but to inspire others to rise from their own stories of struggle. So right here today, I stand proud as an MC, speaker, and events manager. I bring warmth, authenticity, and genuine connection to every stage I step onto. Whether I'm guiding a room full of guests or speaking about overcoming adversity, I bring my entire self to the moment. And while my past may have shaped me, it does not define me. It fuels me. My life now is about breaking the dream from a little girl who once believed she was worthless, to a woman who knows she's worthy rather of every smile, every dream, and every ounce of love. I want the same for you, because you too deserve to know your power, to rise above the noise of your past, and to rewrite your own story. If any part of my story resonates with you, know that you're not alone. Let's connect, share, and create spaces where resilience and growth are celebrated, because this is just the beginning. And so here is her journey here. Los Angeles, 2009 to 2015. My time in Los Angeles was such a unique experience. I was working in my family's business in the music and film industry. I had the opportunity to intern at Airscope Records, circling around each department involved in different projects and collaborations with many artists. Then I went on to be the executive assistant in time for my aunt, Ashlee Braxton. Eventually, my role evolved as a background singer, junior tour manager, PR and marketing, and celebrity management. I traveled, toured, and sang in private shows all around the world. With our family show, the Braxton Family Values, I was behind the camera and producing scenes and project coordination. Come through! Come through! Come through! See, here's the thing. I'm not mad at nepotism. I am mad at nepotism when it's not utilized. Right? When somebody just gets the position, but they don't do anything with the position. This woman has put in some work here. I like it. Paris, France, 2015 and 2020. I left Los Angeles to start a new journey in Europe. I started off as an au pair. I learned French and exchanged English with a wonderful family. For a wonderful family, right, with 3 beautiful children. Then I went on to the corporate scene, working for 2 French tech companies. Both of those companies, my roles involved executive assistant to CEO, travel and retreats coordinator, events coordinator, team leadership, hosting and leading company meetings, and all hands leadership, collaborator, company expansion, London and brand expansion, and then Barcelona, Spain. My jump to Barcelona begins my journey as an entrepreneur and creator. I allowed my creative intuition to shine and birthed light onto many projects. I created my first podcast called The Happy Choice. I developed myself as a creative director, experienced creator, and photographer. I'm an actress, singer, and model, performing on stage around the world and appearing in commercials and print modeling. You don't become what you want, you become what you believe. So here she is here. She is beautiful. I definitely will say that. For sure. Have an event, book me, and then you can get her right there. Then her LinkedIn is right here. So I'm not doxing anything. Okay, this is all public information. Okay, just want y'all know that. Try my very best to be respectful. But also too, over here, what we do is we show you the behind the scenes of what can be. You know what I mean? So here it is here. This is her LinkedIn. So here it is here. So freelance event operations manager. I spent over a decade running the show from the high energy America's Cup to intimate corporate gatherings. I thrive in fast-paced environments where innovation, precision, and touch of flair are non-negotiable. What I bring to the table, event strategy, execution, from sketching out the big picture to nailing the last detail. I lead events that flow smoothly, hit the market, leave an impression, team leadership and team management. I know how to get a team to sync and work toward a vision, no matter how tight the deadline or high the stakes. Operations and budget oversight, budgeting, vendor wrangling, and risk management handled. I keep everything running efficiently and cost effectively, so you don't have to sort the small stuff. Innovation, cultural competency, with experience across continents, I tailor every event to fit diverse audiences. I understand cultural nuances and know how to create events that resonate anywhere in the world. Communication and hosting put me on stage or in front of the audience. I keep things moving, whether I'm emceeing lead conversations or connected with stakeholders. I bring the energy that keeps everyone engaged. Why work with me? If you want a global event manager who's all in, who covers every detail so you can focus on what matters, and who has the passion to turn concepts into experiences that stand out, we should talk. I don't do half measures. I'm here to make sure your event goes from vision to showstopper reality. Ready to collaborate? Let's make it happen. She does her thing. And so she has worked at Ledger, Open Classrooms, and double DD Inc. So she's definitely done her thing. So I wanted to give that context because I truly believe at the beginning, middle, end of the day, in order to understand where we're going, we got to understand the person and who's a part of the destination. So with that being said, here we go with this story here from the Jasmine brand. Here we go, y'all. Turn this up just a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so I want to tell us today, and that story is about how one of my aunts in my family do not talk to me because they think that I, at the age of 16, did something with her partner at the time. And I have been a nervous wreck to talk about something like this and to tell this story. A, because of my family. B, because I don't want people, it's not to hurt people to tell my story. But at the same time, I've been working through this so much in therapy, and this is something that goes way deep to my core in terms of worthiness and how I feel about myself. And it's been such a journey. Okay, so I want to tell a story today. Nothing happened, but I'm going to try to tell the story quickly and also not name any names. And so I was with this aunt for the summer with my sister, and I can't remember how much time had passed since we were there in the summer for a little bit of time to when we got home. And when I think it was my stepmother was going through my phone and she found this conversation, this sort of conversation. And she showed it to my dad, and my dad called that aunt and we spoke about it and we talked about it a little bit. And I remember just a lot of emotions, just a lot going on. I was 16 at the time and I'm 32 now. I had to think about it. I'm 32 now. And so, oh my God, it's been 16 years. This is wild. Anyway, okay. Nothing happened, but I'm going to try to, my aunt was there for me. She was very kind and very nice. She was like, I'm so sorry that this happened to you, blah, 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 blah. And not blah, 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 but she was very kind and it just felt like safe, But then as the years have gone by, it's like that mood and that assumption that I didn't do anything because I was a child was not that assumption anymore. And it boggled my mind because it was like, wait, but if it happened or if it was true, then that would make him, and like, you're okay with that? Like that's what you would like to hear? My aunt was there for me. She was very kind. It just felt like love from my family was just cut off and gone. And you're like, but wait, that guy? And it made it even worse because it was like, wait, this guy that was doing this to you on TV? And like, it's kind of cohorts in the same spirit of what was happening. Not in the same cohorts, in the same spirit, but like, it's so painful. And I know that the ladies, the men, everybody who has experienced this sort of feeling when your family doesn't, it just felt like leave you, or when you're at an age where you shouldn't have been put in that situation to have to navigate it. And however you navigate it was however you navigated it. And this is what I learned in therapy is like how I navigated it and how I dealt with it was how I dealt with it. But the most important thing to understand is that I never should have been put in that spot in the first place. And I think that's the devastating part, is that you realize that you didn't ask for that. You know, I did not ask for that. You, or when you're at an age.
Okay. So that was a lot. So it says here, one of her aunts cut ties with her for years over suspicions that Ashlee, at just 16 years old, acted inappropriately with the aunt's then partner. According to Ashlee, she and her stepmother discovered a text between her and the aunt's then partner. Initially, Ashlee said that the aunt was understanding, even apologetic about the situation. However, she claims the relationship soured over time, saying my aunt was very kind at first, but as the years went by, the assumption that I didn't do nothing because I was a child was no longer there. Social media users have been speculating about which Braxton Shari might be involved. No one at the family has publicly addressed the claims at this time. What are your thoughts? Let us know. Let us know in the comments. Let me get Ashlee Braxton's IG up here because I want to hear if there's anything else. First of all, to me, I feel like if she was 16 years old, she was 16 years old, and no 16-year-old man or woman should ever be accused of that. That, and she's right, that would make him a PDF file. You know what I mean? I don't know which aunt, because when that was said, right? When that was said, to me, I'm just like, okay, everybody's been on TV, right? And of course, we don't know if it was Tracy, because Tracy is no longer here and she is going to rest as she deserves to rest. But it's just the fact of, if that aunt said that she did nothing wrong and then, you know, now switching it up, what's the reason for the switch up? Did you find out something that you didn't know before? Like, what was the change? Anyway, I'm trying to get her other Instagram. Okay, apparently she has made her personal account private. That's her right to do that. I would imagine being able to you know, give a story like this. You know what I mean? So let me go to her TikTok. This is a lot. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that she had to say, y'all. Right? Because whenever you're doing any story of this magnitude, you want to give love, grace, and space to, because this does impact me. Okay, here we go.
Hey guys, okay, I appreciate the love, the support. I think it's an important topic to talk about. But the whole point of me speaking about the situation, not to ostracize somebody, it was to actually shed light upon this sort of situation. And there are so many women and men and people in the world who have to be silenced. And the point was to voice what happened to me. There is no right way. There is no wrong way. There is other sides of the stories. I don't believe that I need to come out with a bang and with guns blazing. And it's not who I am. It's not actually my character. And it's not what I was intending to do. And so as this is evolving, the point that I'm trying to make is that this happens to people, and people who are silenced should not be silenced, and you should not have to not talk about things that you have gone through. If you've gone through, your story is your story, no matter what. And if you want to tell your story, you can tell your story. What's the problem? That's the point about all of this. I tell my story so that I can encourage others to tell theirs. And maybe if I tell my story, and maybe if I share all the things that I've gone through in my therapy and all of these things, that maybe somebody else will have the courage to either heal their own life or heal somebody else's life. That's the point about all of this. So in all of this, I take it for what it is. There's no right way or wrong way to talk about it. Like, there's no such thing as perfection, and there was no perfect way to talk about it. However, there have been so many of you who have been sending me messages, who have been supporting me, who have been encouraging me, and who have opened their hearts and their lives and their stories up to me. And as I'm getting older, and as I'm developing into a woman, and as I'm going to have kids and all of these things that I get to be as a woman, the most important thing is that I get to be free, and I should be able to talk about whatever it is that I want to talk about. And if something has happened to me, I don't feel that I should have to be silenced. I should be allowed to talk about whatever has happened to me, even as
oh gosh, loaded.
Unfortunate as it is, it happened, and that's the reality. And I don't like living in a space and place where I don't get to accept my reality and I don't get to evolve as a person. So as I'm telling this story, I just really truly hope that if you are someone out there and if you have felt this pain or you understand where I'm coming from, that you find the courage to find healing for you, because you're worthy, you deserve it, you're amazing, you're awesome, and you're beautiful. And that's literally it. It's not about who I'm talking about. The point that I'm trying to say is that if this has happened to you, please heal. And I've found my healing, and I'm grateful for it. And if I can talk about it and help spread awareness, and if this is the way that the awareness is going to be spread, then let it be spread. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate it, and I hope that you find the empathy that's needed to talk about these sorts of things. And if this has happened to you, I'm so sorry. In all areas and in all aspects of the situation, if this has happened to you, I am so sorry. But I just want to be able to talk about things that have happened to me and be free to express who I am and what I've gone through. And if I can share my story and encourage people, that's all I want to do. Okay? So, everyone, happy holidays. Have a good day. And thank you all for supporting me. And even if you don't support me, it's okay. We appreciate you too, because that's life. Anyway, thank you. Ciao. Hey guys, okay, I'm gonna...
So she's got part 1 here, and then she has part 2 here. right here. I feel that this was Gabe sending you your prayers. Brown Sugar Babe, I was thinking that as well with Trina, right? Now, of course, we don't know who is the person, who's the aunt. But I was thinking that, right? Because I'm like, okay, well, I was kind of thinking about, Tracy, but then I'm like, no, Tracy wouldn't put up with that shit. So then I thought about, Gabe. But Gabe is no longer here. He passed away due to cancer. So is it Gabe or Tawanda's ex-husband? I don't think that's going to be revealed at all. Just to keep it a buck with you. And to We TV, I'm gonna just say this right now. Do not, under any circumstances, be Carlos King. I'm gonna say that 2 more times. Under any circumstances, do not be Carlos King with TV. Under any circumstances, do not be Carlos King. This is a legitimate storyline because it is Ashley's story, but this needs to stay on social media. Because the first season of the Braxtons was already a struggle enough of people was not going to watch it because Tracy was no longer here, and people felt that the family was exploiting Tracy. But in the same token of that, we did get to see Tracy as she was going through her journey. And it really, I think, has shifted the family in such a way that the healing is still going. We got to see Kevin Jr., trying to grow up as a man, going through a divorce, losing, visitation rights to see his son. Do not bring this to the next season of the Braxtons, please. We already got enough shit going on with Love and Marriage Huntsville. I do not need the Braxtons' legacy to be this. Like I said, whoever it was, whichever aunt it wasn't cool. If you understood back then that she was 16 and you accepted it, then that's what it needs to be, because I am sure when you were 16, there were things that happened to you. So I don't want to hear, I don't know. I hear Gabe. I don't want to ever speak ill of the departed, but truth has no expiration date. She should have been protected and supported, and wonder why some choose not to speak up. How about let's hear with our ears, pray for healing, get back to what 2025 is about to introduce us to. We have people telling or hiding their stories for us because lack of humanity, judgment, and basic understanding. She was 16 years old. It's like choose to keep it quiet or allow this to ill you slowly or cleanse the air or let the air cleanse the heart towards freedom. Predatory behavior is like wildfire that no one wants to address until things become deadly. Report these kinds of people longer festers or continues your held hostage to the figure of why. That's unfortunate. I pray for your healing. Thank you for sharing your story. This is not your fault. This was not your fault, right? No matter what it looks like, God's the ultimate judge, and Jesus will always be your best defense attorney. I like that analogy right there. We all must answer his call without any choice to account for what we did and not what somebody does or did to us. Happy healing, and may God bless you. I'm going to like that comment because I fully agree with that. Look, if my husband was sexting my 16-year-old niece, I would consider it as him grooming her. Being mad at the niece and not your husband is where I don't care which Braxton it is, that part. People say keep it private, but isn't that why families are so dysfunctional? Because things are kept private. More people are more worried about embarrassment than kids being abused. I fully agree. Let the plane. It's her plane. It's her plane. And I get why she is not saying any names, because she doesn't want to muddy the waters. Now, of course, this is going to muddy the waters because now, wherever the aunt is, they're going to have a private conversation behind the scenes. You come from this family, you have to hover. They're saying it's Trina and Gabe on TikTok. I can totally see that. Whoever is under this post saying they would cut ties with her too. You are the reason things like this happen in families. Everything isn't always meant to stay within the family. Her speaking out could save someone's life, regardless if it's 1 year or 16 years later. That part. Child, talk to God, not us. Oh, wait a minute. You should talk to God when that man's cheating. Oh, my. Oh, Lord. Yes, he is the adult. He's definitely at fault. No excuses. I wish celebrities and celebrity-adjacent people felt less of the need to tell us their business. As a mother of a 16-year-old daughter, I protect my child, report his behavior, recall him now in the presence of the family, and my family didn't respond appropriately in communication with my family, but I definitely wouldn't be quiet about it. Dang, she could be Tawana's daughter. Yeah, I do see that. Let's stay focused on the Orange Man coming around too in less than a month. I fully agree. I'd be so disappointed in women sometimes. Y'all so quick for men to prove that you'll blame a child and explain men's predatory behavior every chance you get. Yeah. So prayers up to Ashlee Braxton. It does say here that and now she's planning to return to the U.S. to address the issue head on. Now we don't know if that's going to be on the Braxtons, or we don't know if she's going to just talk to them privately. If she's going to return to the U.S. to have a real conversation about it, but it's going to be a lot developing for sure. So there we go. All right, y'all. More Virtual Draw Live coming at you right from the space right here and right now, y'all. This story here. Oh, Lord, I try my best to elevate Black entrepreneurship, and we do that. I try my very best to elevate Black HBCUs. We do that. I try to elevate the good of Blackness, and I do that. We do that. But this right here, let's talk about it. From Revolt, courtesy of Yahoo News, Mississippi HBCU slammed over 47 inauguration invite. The Mean Green Marching Machine of Mississippi Valley State University, MVSU, may be headed to Washington, D.C. to celebrate the swearing in of 47 as the 47th president of the United States. The HBCU, founded in 1946 during segregation, was founded in 1946 during segregation slavery times. As a vocational college, was invited to the dismay of social media users to participate in the inauguration on January 20th, 2025, the same day that the nation will observe Martin Luther King Jr. Day. No, I can't. I won't. I don't have the space for it. Oh, my Lord. Let's continue. The Southern Institution expressed its intention to fulfill band dues as a part of the inaugural parade when they launched a GoFundMe seeking $13,000 to assist with travel expenses from Itabena, Mississippi. I've never heard of that before. No disrespect to y'all. To the capital, food, housing, transportation of equipment, and told the fee will cost $350,000. The statement posted to the school's website reads, in part, this historic invitation highlights the band's legacy of excellence and cultural significance, showcasing the university and Mississippi's rich heritage globally. This invitation continues MVSU tradition of groundbreaking national performances. In 1965, the band became the first historical Black college or university HBCU to march in the Turn the Roses Parade, the Rose Parade that happens every New Year's Day. They returned to Pasadena in 1968 and performed at President Richard Nixon's inaugural parade on January 20th, 1969. And President Nixon was a crook, even though he said he was not a crook. Birds of a feather flock together. These milestones represent the band's enduring legacy as cultural ambassadors for Mississippi and the HBCU community. Dr. Gerald Briggs, MVSU president, knowing that this is not just a moment of pride for our university, but the entire state of Mississippi. It's an opportunity to showcase our legacy, celebrate our culture, and invest in the future leaders of our community. On Saturday, just 2 days of crowdfunding, just shy of $3,000 have been donated. Look online reveals not everyone agrees with MVSU and Briggs about allowing the HBCU student-led band to join in on the history-making day. Hordes of people have instead advised the institution to forego participating in 47's return to office. The businessman has faced criticism for the politics, which includes its massive deportation plans targeting immigrants living in the country illegally, and it expresses desire to eliminate the Department of Education. That's where I have a problem. You're an HBCU, and HBCUs get historically underfunded. Now, 47 did do some funding for HBCUs, and so did, President Obama and President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. And you have the Thurgood Marshall Fund, you have UNICEF, you have other, foundations like the Tom Jordan Foundation, raising money for HBCUs. But why are y'all trying to march in a parade for a president that can eliminate the Department of Education, which means that Mississippi Valley State University could not be a HBCU anymore because he wants to cut off funding for colleges and for elementary, middle school, and high schools and vocational schools. Okay. Let's roll on. In 2017, when the president-elect was the first inaugurated, several celebrities received invitations to join for the occasion. Among those who turned down the offer were Celine Dion, George Lopez, and Elton John, to name a few. See what opposers are now saying in the tweets below. Will someone tell Mississippi Valley State University that this is not the time to accept the invitation to march in a parade to celebrate a man that will do everything in his power to ruin HBCUs? Do not obey in advance. Mississippi Valley State, please say no. Y'all can't be serious. A HBCU asking for a $350,000 donation for the band to perform for 47. A HBCU band performing at 47's inauguration on MLK's birthday. At that, gonna look like some tap dancing ends entertaining white folks to me. Now another HBCU band slated for 47's inauguration. It's Talladega College all over again. This should be a hard no. Why would you have your students out there high stepping for 47? Mississippi is the land of Fannie Lou Hamer, Medgar Evers, and Ida B. Wells, and you are about to willingly allow this historic HBCU to take this step backwards. Just say no. Mississippi Valley State, MVSU Devils, has a proud history of standing up for Black history, equity, and justice. However, accepted an invitation to perform at 47's inauguration on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It's a disgraceful betrayal of that. I'm gonna read out the rest to y'all. I can't show y'all that because it'll show off my email address. Okay, hang on, y'all. Hang on one second. This is what I'll do. Hang on. Give me one moment. Because I do think y'all should see this, what he said, because I think that this is really important. Hang on. Edit. One moment, y'all. Save options. There we go. Save as. Then I will go to Facebook to upload it here. Because what this brother said was very important, so I want y'all to be able to see it. Okay, here we go. Give me a moment. Here we go. Open image and new tab. Here we go. It's a disgraceful betrayal that legacy 47 his administration have worked tirelessly to erase Black history from classrooms, directly opposing the very fight MVSU students took on in 1964 when they boycotted for courses in Black history and access to works for by Black authors. It is shameful for the university's leadership to celebrate this as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity instead of recognizing it as an affront to the cultural and historic values of the HBC, rather than align with a president who has proven his racism through words and policies that harm Black communities. MVSU should prioritize efforts like renaming campus buildings that honor white supremacists, such as Walter Stills Jr., Fielding Wright, and J.H. White. This decision not only insults the memory of Dr. King, but also undermines the very mission of HBCUs to uplift and empower Black excellence. That's what this brother right here, Bishop Talbert Swan, said. I'm with him. I'm with him and many other people. And, there was somebody saying that y'all are being hateful and this, that, and the third, that there's other HBCUs that done it. Just because they done it doesn't mean it was right. Like, my big thing is he could eliminate the Department of Education, which means, okay, after y'all have, marched in the parade, y'all may not be around. And this is what you want to do? No. Please tell me I'm not alone in this, chat. Like, come on now. Please tell me I'm not alone in this. Thank y'all for the 13 likes. I appreciate y'all so much for that. But yeah, like I said, please tell me I'm not alone in this, chat, because this is not making any sense to me at all. Like, at all. That's just Let's see here. Are y'all see? Yo, look at this shit. Look at this motherfucking ass shit right here. $55,939,000 raised. They're 80% there. You know what? I want to see y'all. Who all donated? I swear to God. We are the cause of our own rise and demise as a community. This is fucking sad. Now, all these people that donated, if 47 gets rid of the Department of Education, are y'all gonna feel good about what y'all donated? See, an anonymous person donated $2,000 and $1,000. At least I got respect for Michael and William. At least they put their names on it. This is just sad. I represent and forget all the haters. How are we hating? This university may not be around because he wants to call the Department of Education. Y'all, it be your own people. Look at this. This is a black woman right here. Look at it. Hang on. Can I pull this up? Open image, a new tab. This black woman right here. Look at this. Black woman. Don't make no damn sense. So proud, y'all. 47 has given more money to the historically black colleges than any other president. Support him and stop listening to the lies of the media. Miss, he did not lie about wanting to get rid of the Department of Education. That was a fact. Okay. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Hey, Sharon Godbolt, welcome in. See, that's how live we are on tour. Let me show y'all the comment. Sorry, y'all weren't able to see it. But no, that black woman right there said this right here. So proud of y'all. 47 has given more money to historically black colleges than any other president. Support him and stop listening to the lies of the media. Really? You want to do this? Okay. Let me bring it up since, the media is lying and shit. It's the idiocy for me. Outgoing Secretary Cardona warns a coming dark era with 47's vow to eliminate education department. Right here's our article. This is just ridiculous. I don't get it.
We will ultimately eliminate the Federal Department of Education.
But y'all want to march in this parade, though. So I just want to know, to everybody, to the 1,200 donations, and to this fucking heifer, Kay Ellis, who said support him and stop listening to the lies of the media. I want you to hear this again, Kay Ellis. Now I have not butchered this, doctored, or did anything to it. I even turned up the volume on because I want you to hear it loud and clear, Kay Ellis, and everybody else. One more time.
We will ultimately eliminate the Federal Department of Education.
One more time.
We will ultimately eliminate the Federal Department of Education.
But y'all want to march in this parade, though. And Kay Ellis said that the media is telling lies on this president. Okay, right. Okay. All right. It is what it is, y'all. And speaking of different news stories and things of that energy, just want to show y'all this because this was some breaking news that brought me some great joy. On the second to last day of the year, right here from Reuters, 47 loses appeal of E. Jean Carroll's $5 million defamation sexual assault verdict. So Federal Appeals Court on Monday upheld a $5 million verdict that E. Jean Carroll won against 47 when a jury found the U.S. President-elect liable for sexually abusing and then later defaming the former magazine columnist. Now, even though he was not convicted of rape, the claims were substantially true, according to a federal U.S. judge. So while he was not convicted on rape, the claims from E.G. Carroll were substantially true, and that was said by a U.S. federal judge, which means that ABC News should not have to pay $15 million fucking damn dollars. But yet, once again, to Kay Ellis and to the 1,200 donations that donated to Mississippi State University for them to march in a parade, and he disrespected the King family by calling somebody, I think it was that guy, Mark somebody from South Carolina that did it too damn much. He said that he was MLK. But once again, I'm gonna repeat this 2 more times for y'all, for everybody saying, oh, they should march in the parade.
We will ultimately eliminate the Federal Department of Education.
One more time.
We will ultimately eliminate the Federal Department of Education.
But this is what y'all wanted, though, right? Okay. All right. I'm going to drop the link, child. If y'all want to come up and give y'all take on any of the destinations that you've seen this morning, this afternoon. I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't do it. So I'm like, wait a minute. And before y'all say, Braylon, You are being selective in your outrage. Let UAPB do this shit. I will drag them fucks until they cannot roar anymore if UAPB did this shit. Okay? Okay? Okay! At least I'm covering other stuff that's actually happening out here. Meanwhile, some of y'all minds are dribbling. And I mean dribbling like a basketball all over the place and dripping in just reality TV. So miss me with your shit about what I got to say. Because do you know what that means? If he eliminates the Federal Department of Education, that means no Pell Grants. How are y'all parents going to pay for it? Y'all want to take a parent 529 plus loan out for your kids? Oh, wait, that's right. The loans will be available. Graduate assistantship won't be available. But y'all asses are concerned with just reality TV. Go! Go! So if Texas Southern University doesn't get funded because the Department of Education's gone, what y'all gonna do then? I'm asking a question. Y'all still gonna be giving two flying fucks about reality TV? When kids who want to be doctors and lawyers and researchers and inventors of stuff like this, they don't have a platform? Because y'all gave a fuck about reality TV more than real shit? Okay, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Hey, IPV ADT, sweetheart. Glad to have you here. I'm going to turn on my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. And please don't pick up that bullet and be a professional victim by you saying, Braylon said we're not culturally in tune. Braylon said we don't care about black people. Braylon said, da-da-da-da-da-da. I ain't saying none of that. But if the shoe fits, lace it up and wear it itch or mitch, okay? Damn. Get on my damn nerves. Y'all want to talk about people who causing chaos, destruction, and hell that y'all should not be surprised about, but yet the Department of Education could be gone? Are y'all serious? Okay, y'all got it. Y'all doing all right in the chat? Give me one moment. So yes, indeed. I had to get that out. I really did. I had to because I'm like, I can't do this. Like, Jesus be offense. Like, are y'all understanding where I'm coming from with this? Like, this is real. And no, I know we're not in slavery times, but I have told y'all before that societal slavery is real. I told y'all that. I told y'all that. Societal slavery is real. And guess what? You can be asleep if you want to. I'm wide awake. Let Let me pin this link here if y'all want to come up real quick. And listen, if y'all believe that I do not want HBCU to win, you gotta be out your ever-loving mind. The link is pinned if y'all want to come up. I want all HBCUs to win, but this is not the way to do it. And yes, if I was the president of Mississippi Valley State University, we would not be going. Sure the fuck would not. I would not give two damn ucks or ish about what Mississippi would have to say, about what the nation would have to say, about the world would have to say. I would not give a damn. What happened to standing? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. What happened to that shit? Can anybody answer me that? What happened to that? Because sometimes I look out here, I'm like, so is it just me that's seeing this shit? Is it just me that's up? Is it me that's just moving about the country that something just ain't right? So I just had to keep it a buck with y'all. And here's the gag. I still love y'all. I really do. I just had to say what needed to be said. I just had to say what needed to be said. We'll take it on up to a 2-hour show, and then I will head out. And then, like I said, tonight, probably around maybe 7 o'clock. Probably tonight around 7 o'clock. Tune in for Virtual Tour Live, where we will be reviewing Potomac tonight. So we'll be doing episode 10 tonight. So I know it's usually 6, but I got going to take out some me time today.
Tuesday, Find Joy, and I was.
So yeah. By the way, that was one of the ladies from the 6888, which if you have not seen that film, I need you to go see that film on Netflix. When I say it should be a Best Picture nominee at the Oscars, I really mean that. I'm not joking with you. Those women deserve that story to be told. And I'm glad that they did the work so, those soldiers got their mail. And it went to show that every role is important. Please, if you don't do nothing else, if you want to watch that film leading to the countdown, the new year, whatever you need to do it for yourself and watch that film. I promise you, you will not regret it. You will not regret it. I promise you that. So. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed, y'all. Hey. Well, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because we have done the whole show. I want to thank everybody for being here. IPV, ADDT, thank you for being here. Shari Gobble, thank you for being here. To Latrice, thank you for being here. Said that, thank you for being here as well. Mary White, thank you. Miss Blackberry Tyra, thank you so much for being here. To the 4 people that are here right now, thank you so much. Like I said, y'all, tonight at 7 o'clock, because I'm going to spend a little me time today, as we all should, because life is bigger than this YouTube. But if you are missing on any content, or if you need to catch up on any content at all, let me show y'all some content that you can catch up on this channel right here. And you got plenty of it. You really do. Course 3 with the T from last night, a great time. Marriage Mansion review after show. Thank y'all for coming through for that. That was a good time. The Married to Medicine, season 11, episode 5. You got that intel there. Wendy Williams, that was a very good show. This one right here, a very, very good show. Talked about Remy Ma, said what needed to be said about her and Ray J. Some business information is there as well. Including a franchise opportunity for you to own your own nail bar is in that show. Yes, it is. Then you have Real Housewives of Potomac. You got Christmas Check-In. Then you got, Carlos King talked about him, Corey Holcomb punching a female comic in the face. Mia being Mia, talking about other people's children. Then you got the Lizzo Keke Palmer interview after show, Carlos Mondays or Disasters. Then, of course, you got Mark Gates in that explosive report from the House Committee, a brand new black platform called Replay. And then, of course, Queen's Court, episode 10. So you got 3, 6, 9, 12 pieces of content, including this piece of content right here that you guys are watching right now. So with that being said, one love, much love, all love. Enjoy your day. I'm definitely about to enjoy mine, and I will see you all back here tonight at 7 o'clock for some good old fun with Potomac. One love, much love, all love. I will see you all real soon. Bye, everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye. And like I said, New Year's Eve, stay tuned to the channel. I got to contact my fam and see what time they want me over, because I definitely want to spend time with them on New Year's Eve for sure. Like I said, I probably will do a 6 to 8 p.m. show. Maybe because I work on New Year's Eve, so get off. I do 6 to 8, and then I'll probably do an 11 p.m. show, count it down, and then first stream of the year. So we will have a good time to rock this end of the year out. But sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, the depths of my soul, the foundation of my being, it has been such a impactful year for us at this channel. Of course, I'll give more thoughts on New Year's Eve of what this channel means to me. But I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. We are growing our audience. Slow and steady wins the race. It's one thing to have quantity. It's another thing to have quality. We talked about that, the content the creator economy articles that, you know, it's the micro and nano influencers that really make it rock because of the solid connection of their audience. And not to mention too, you can't want big check energy if you're bringing Zeus behavior. You can't get big check energy if you bring in Zeus behavior. You can't get big check energy if you bring in Zeus behavior. Now, if that ain't for you, don't pick it up. But if it is for you, lace it up and wear it, you Mitch or itch. One love, much love, all love. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that's happening right now. And I will see you all real soon. Bye, everybody.
All day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder.
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at NubianTV.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
What geese?
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousness. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America.
Good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from.
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks.
Hey, Aries Girl Podcast. How are you, my friend? Hopefully all is well. Yes, Melody is live on TikTok. I just wanted to come on and give you a little bit of time because I'm just chilling out right now. But yes, it is good to see you. Hey, everybody. I always make time, extra time for my people. I always make extra time for my people. I really do. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing well, my friend. As you can see, we are seeing into ourselves here. Yes, indeed. So, but yes, how are you? Thank you so much, my friend. We covered a lot today. To give you a recap of the show. Absolutely, to give you a recap of the show. Talked about Melody Shari this morning. And talked about how people need to quit being surprised by everything that they're seeing in terms of the bulls causing destruction. And then we talked about this dentist who did way too much with fentanyl, stealing it from patients. And now they have been sentenced to 15 years. I said 26, but I meant to say 15 years in jail. Then we talked about the airline industry, that if it's over 3 hours for a domestic flight and over 6 hours for a international flight, then you do get your fees back, right? You get a refund. Then we talk about Geoffrey Owens and how he is not making as much money as people think he is. Like I said, he could be doing voiceovers for documentaries and all types of stuff. Like his bags should be longer than mine. Just keep it a bug with you, but still love the brother for sure. Don't cost anything. There we go. So then we talked about Angie Stone. She had a incident that gave her an infection where she passed out in the restroom and she could not perform, right? And also too, she had a blood infection. And also too, Universal Music Group stole money from her. Which was horrible and tragic. Then we talked about Angie, Ashlee Braxton rather. She was accused at 16 years old by an aunt in the Braxton family that, it was an inappropriate relationship going on, when it wasn't the case, that one of the uncles texted the 16-year-old child, basically. And so the aunt switched their mind and everything else, and Ashley shared her story. And then Mississippi Valley State is trying to get to 47's inauguration to stump and be in the parade. And they are almost at their goal right now. They've raised $55,000. So yeah, just a lot going on this winter. But yep, that was the show. And then of course, the E. Jean Carroll $5 million verdict is still being upheld in court. So 47 will still have to pay the $83.3 million and also the $5 million as well. So that is the positive news there. So a jam-packed show per usual. Aries Girl Podcast, love you for always coming through. I had to, at least make a little bit of time here for you because good people deserve to be made time for. Amen. Amen. So yeah, I'll stay here at least until like 1:20. Just to give a little extra time because I always love making time for my people. I really, really do. So, but yeah, it's been quite the year, hasn't it? With Virtual Tour Live, y'all. So many destinations we've went to. Jesus. So much we have covered together. And so many times we have stood up for what needed to be said. I've come to recognize that being a uniter or a divider is in the eyes of the beholder. The people that are looking at you as a divider really don't understand that you have a uniting soul, and the people that see you as a uniter are seeing you as a divider with your words. So you can't really please anybody. But I am a divider of breaking up hate, and I'm a uniter in uniting for love. So I am a uniter and a divider, and I play both roles accordingly. Oh my Lord. I just had to keep it a buck. I just had to keep it a buck with y'all. So, but no, I'm gonna give y'all just a little more time with me here because we are just chilling out at this point. But another jam-packed show on today, and like I said, slow and steady wins the race. You know what I mean over here. So I am glad to be a respite, a place to fall. A platform for everything else. Actually, you know what? I want to show y'all something because you never know who is paying attention. I literally last night drinking my water, minding my Black-owned business, and being in the excellence of who I am and who we are over here. Y'all remember that we recently just did a show, right? I know we're pretty much on every day, but we recently just did a show. Where is it here? Because it was a comment that I wanted to show you. By the way, prayers up to Empress Radio. She lost her grandmother. We should be able to give love, grace, and space to people going through stuff without the fear of being ostracized because you have the right to your fucking opinion. So here it is here. So I wanted to show y'all this one here. So we did this show right here 7 days ago. We did this about a week ago. So remember Jolene Fern, right? And this is that company right there 11 hours ago said, thank you so much for the support, brother. You really don't know what can happen when you put yourself out there. They only have 100 subscribers. So now they have 101. And by the way, speaking of trying to tell people what to do, If you ain't got your household in order, don't tell anybody else what the fuck to do. That's disgusting. That's tiring. That is shameful. Seriously. Good Lord, Jesus. Because people don't have no power in real life. You know what I mean? They want to try to do the most to other people because they ain't got nothing going on for their damn self. It's quite a sad state of affairs. It's disgraceful. It's disgusting. Check your own house before you check other people's house. But anyway, just get a book. Okay. Yes, indeed. Just wanted to say that. So, but it goes to show you never know who is watching out here. And I said right here, it's no problem at all having eczema myself. I was very proud to showcase this pride. And also too, I hope that I discussed it in a way that will make you feel proud. I always try to bring love, grace, and space to every destination. Hopefully utilize it as a tool to bring unity to community. So just wanted to shout that out there. That, you know, when the assignment is bigger than you, trivial things don't matter. You know what I mean? So just wanted to show y'all that. So yeah, I know. That was quite sad indeed. You know, like I said, I miss my big mama every day. And, you know, we should be about uniting, not dividing. And President Carter, he lived 100 years old. And he did his assignment of voting for Kamala Harris. So he cannot, so he should not be feeling anything except joy, love, and freedom, for sure. You are always on grown man time, right? I appreciate you, beautiful, for that. I execute that every time I get the chance to. I come from the cavalry. You understand? And listen, this is not saying that I am better than anybody in the sector. This is not saying that y'all are not culturally in tune to what's going on. This is not saying that what y'all give does not matter. I'm just saying us as a Black people are much more than just entertainment for society. If y'all don't know y'all history, we were zoo exhibits. Look up your history. Florida is home of gators. And I would just like to believe that we are more than zoo, you know, exhibits and strange fruit. I would like to think of us more than that, but of course that's not going to be everybody's ammo. You know what I mean? So yes, indeed. So, but yep, y'all. By the way, right now, Melody got her vegan facial sugar scrub collection up right now on TikTok for $10 right now. So get on TikTok if you want that for sure. And shout out to Mel. She's the real deal. I spoke with her to ask, you know, how's it going, and I got to receive a little blessing from Mel. So it was a great surprise because, you know, like I said, I do what I do from the kindness of my heart, from the generosity, that people invest in me, and I recognize that life is bigger than me. So I just happen to be a part of the conversation. You know what I mean? And Rosie O'Donnell said it best when it came to, you know, the Tonight Show. You get the chance to host that. You don't puncture the tires of the next person coming up behind you. You drive that bus. Sure you make your, you know, upgrades. Anyway, like I was saying, you don't puncture the tires of the next person trying to come up behind you. You make your changes. You know what I mean? And once you make your changes, then you're good. You know what I mean? So take care of people. Take care of the places and the platforms you create. Because you never know when you might be the steward, the owner, proprietor of a blessing that you're creating. Amen. So with that being said, y'all, I am going to go ahead and head out here. I wanted to make just a little time for you guys because I saw 6 people and then I saw Aries Girl Podcast come in here. I'm just like, I'll make time. I'll make some time. So we're gonna get back to the Disney commercial. And then we're going to head on out of here with Dr. Shania Foster covering us, that good brother that covers us. If I know they've been talking about you. Absolutely. That's what we do. If you good people, we make time. And we should not just do that for YouTube. We should make time all the time for people. I got to do that more in my real life. You know what I mean? I'm so on my purpose that sometimes I forget that people just want Braylon. They don't want the purpose. They just want me. And that should be just as respected. That's your purpose. So anyway, like I said, one love, much love, all love. Wait a minute. I'll make y'all laugh. Mel, tell your people stop buying all the shit so quick. They are not with Melody Cherie Rogers or Melody Cherie Lee if you roll that way. They said, Mel, tell your people to quit buying up this shit so quick. They said it in the TikTok live. If you need a laugh, I hope that made your day. I really do. One love, much love, all love. I will see all of you soon. Bye, everybody. Love you all. I'll see you tonight at 7 o'clock for Atonement. Should be a good time. Episode 10 happening tonight. Then tomorrow night, get ready for a New Year's Eve show, the last show of the year. I'll come on and we'll go through some of the biggest destinations. And as you saw from our channel, we have a lot of destinations. So we're going to go through and talk about some of them. And some of you guys can come up if you want to and talk to me about your favorite destinations of the year. Or maybe there was a destination that I missed out on this year that you want to talk about. And then, of course, count it down to the new year. Of course, the first stream of the year. Now, of course, when I say it's the first stream of the year, I mean the first stream of the year for our channel. It's not the first official stream for all of YouTube of the year, okay? So let's not get crazy. Although, YouTube really should do the first stream of the year, New Year's Eve, at midnight tonight and do that every year. But, like, YouTube needs more money, right? But anyway, one love, much love, all love. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye. Love you, Aries Girl Podcast. DM me on IG because I got to talk to you offline. But love you all. One love, much love, all love. Bye, everybody.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from.
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Careful now. Careful. Careful what you call it. Listen.
In the great circle of
There were stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young, and the young in heart. You help make this dream come true.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that
Annette, thank you so much. See, this is why I do what I do. See, now I'm trying to get out of here, and y'all keep doing this to me. But no, I'm going to make some time for Sound Checking Net too. Sound Checking Net, thank you so much. I see all of your comments on all of the replays. I appreciate you. I love you. I embrace you. This work is not easy. It is a combination of curiosity, diversity of thought, and it takes a lot of determination. The race is not given to the swift or the strong, but to those who can endure. And I am very proud to say that in the midst of this sector, we have 2,823 subscribers that recognize while we can be in this sector of this show, we can be more than just about this show. And every time I feel like, oh my God, I am done with YouTube, I'm done with virtual tour, I'm done with going for things, is people like Soundcheck Net and Aries Girl Podcast and My Thoughts and Nikki News for Narcissism, CEO Finance Queen, who is the wifey. Okay, if you want to recognize her or not. She said good morning line. Listen, I'm Simba. Look, I'm your Simba, you my Nala. But anyway, I need to stop. See, it's God's fault that he made all these fine, thick black women, okay? Okay, listen. Eve was thick in the garden, and Adam liked what he bit into. He liked the apple juice and how it tasted, okay? So listen. That juicy juice was flowing. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. But anyway, no, seriously, I really do appreciate you. And this content will continue in the new year. I know that a lot of times, content creators try to shift their content, and I do want to be able to do more. Of course, I want to do more interviews. I want to do more house tours with y'all. But I feel that this format that we have is a one-on-one format where I don't really have to change too much. I really don't. It is a television show that is ready to go for TV. It is a show that works for social media. And like I've been saying, we've been needing a 106 in Park of this generation. And I'm not saying it's that, but it's got the energy of 106 in Park. And guess what? I can hold it down all by myself. And that's not to say that, having people join with you is not a bad thing. But if you can't hold it down by yourself, that says a lot about the creativity and the range that you have to be able to do anything in the world of content creation, let alone for your own life. So thank you, Soundcheck Net. One love, much love, all love to you. Back to being covered. Love you all. Bye-bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Seventh Avenue School of Beauty is accepting applications.